All right, three important requirements for longevity. Having a bit of a rough day. Actually, I put in a contact lens this morning and it scratched my eye, and so it's been pretty rough. It's been interesting to see that the pain in the eye then causing dripping in the nose. I'm like, long day. But I have been looking at this very interesting idea of Medicine 3.0 and the requirements for longevity, particularly a quality of life that hopefully I would say, yep, that's exactly what I want, and that you would as well, that your patients would. And there's three very interesting things. One is strength, actually having the muscle power to be able to move around. The second one is aerobic capacity, and also the ability to have a high VO2 max, to have the ability to basically go for a long time and then also go hard when you need it. And then the last thing is stability. That these three things essentially are required to ensure that you can still do things when elderly, when older. That in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, instead of being confined to a bed, being confined to a room, being unable to breathe, being unable to walk. And this is the fate for many people at the moment, that if we're going to look and say, you know what, I don't want that, what has to happen? Well, we're up against our bodies. Our bodies will decline with age, and looking at what happens if you don't train, if you don't continue to look after your body, it's a pretty steep decline. And then we can keep you alive with medicine, but quality of life is no good. And the interesting thing is, when do these changes have to happen? Well, they have to happen now. For me, 46, got a few grey hairs somewhere in there, but the habits of exercising, of meditating, of getting good sleep, these need to be in now and now. They cannot be installed at 70 because the declines have already happened. It's a bit like saving for retirement, that if you do it from 20, it's vastly easier than trying to cram it in at 58, 59, 60. There's just not enough time. But these are the criteria that you should be looking at with your patients. And if you want to be patient with me, hey, let's look at how do we make sure that you continue to have health all the way through the entire of your lifespan. All right, that's all I've got for you. The habits is critical. Habits are critical. Catch you next time.